Good evening, everybody. It's RSF1 Raikkonen back at Australia. I've just took that flight again, and tonight it is Division 1's turn of Racing Series Formula 1 League, and my co-coms this evening is the one, the only, LR Blazerguns. Evening, sir.
Hello! Hello, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. I'm really, really good.
Good.
I had fun watching F2 on Sunday, and they were some serious fast times that were coming through.
Yeah.
How did your race go yesterday?
I don't want to talk. I only lasted 2 laps.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't really ask that question, should I?
Yeah, no.
No. So it was unfortunate for your race there, and unfortunate 2 laps. But hey ho, it's one of those things. Good evening, everyone. It's Mattia Bonotto here as well, with my crazy curly hair, and I'm supporting the Ferrari tonight. Hopefully, I'll get to speak to Seb to say that it was a tough race, and P10, 1 point, unlucky. It's okay, so are we waiting on people? It looks like it. We've got 15 out of 18 drivers ready, so we've got 18 drivers on the grid. Interesting. Right, okay.
Nearly a full lobby.
Nearly a full lobby indeed. We've had quite a few, we've been quite full on the lobbies this week, I do believe.
Yeah. I think the first 2 races were full lobby, if I'm correct.
Yeah. So... Right, okay, so who we got on the grid today? Eastern Lando, Turbo, Vittel SF71, Sync Phased, Aldoff, Jay Hudson. Jay Hudson's a new one.
Yeah.
Bresner, Cash, Vittel, Skunk Burner, Mansell, Diggles, Pigeon Mansell. Oh, Mr. Dyslexic, the reigning F1 champion of RSF1. Now, I haven't seen much of RSF of Dyslexic. On practices and stuff like that. He's been a little bit of a quiet body, so is he going to be the silent horse, or is he going to, or is this game not really gone to his favour and works for him? Right, okay.
We don't know yet, but I know me and Junior was commentating last week in the tests, the little test social race we had in Hungary for this tier. Dyslexic actually managed to get a P3. A little quiet, but he managed to get a P3 after quite a few penalties and some contact with drivers ahead of him. But to be fair, he's got good pace on him, so we'll see what he brings up on the actual start of this race then.
Yeah, okay, so looks like the F1 drivers are taking a little bit of time back to apply their setups and everything like that. So, talk about the track, Albert Park. It is a part street circuit. It's now actually a fixated. Yeah, I don't care. I've set myself up for memes, Falcon. That's the idea. I am bringing fun to the league. Me with hair makes Verstappen uncomfortable, apparently. Why? Are you jealous of my black locks? 118, yeah. Okay, so I've got your number elements now. Yeah, so it's now a permanent track around Albert Park. Nice lake area. It's a track consisting of 16 corners. It's been on the go since 1996. Damon Hill was the first victor around this circuit. And we have got an AlphaTauri on the way out by the looks of it of Mr.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We've got quite a few
Diggles
cars.
Is out in the...
We've got quite a few drivers out.
They've snuck out. They've snuck out on us. So we've got the Tracing Point out at the moment. He's the first car out of Mr. Sync Diggles. Where's my moustache? I shaved the moustache off, unfortunately, Verstappen. I haven't got any artificial ones, and neither has work. And yes, this wig has come from work, by the way. He looks like Benito Binotto. Yes. And I can't wait to speak to Sebastian. It's been a tough race.
Spinella.
Oh, Mr. Spinella. Okay. So, F2, we've got, we had the mid-19. So I'm expecting F1 to absolutely smash that record, because I tell you what, the pace of this game at the moment is absolutely immense of what people have picked up. Even yourself, Blazer, you've managed to go up a tier into tier 3. I don't know
Yeah.
how, because you always struggle to finish a race.
Hey! Hey! That may be the case. But when I actually get into the rhythm of things, I could actually get my arse moving. Sorry for my little bad language there, but I can literally get it moving when I can.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just need lots of time trials and everything like that, so like when no one's disturbing you or anything like that. So you need a track on yourself, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, not. Oh, hello.
Oh! Diggles! I think he went a bit too much there coming out of turns 9 and 10. Watch out,
Yeah,
there is
definitely.
someone flying around though, of the house.
Mr. Pigeon on a lap.
Mr. Pigeon Man, right, okay. He's revving the hell out of that house there, trying to get as much front line speed as he comes down the third DRS sector. But as we all know, in real life F1 at the moment, the Ferrari engine is not up to cop. It's the lowest performing engine. I actually got the statistics of it. It's only got 980 horsepower, whereas the Mercedes engine, 1022.
Big difference there.
42 horsepower, which is kind of like a 1.1 engine into it. Oh, there's Mr. Pigeon Munch for the first time today, of a 120.3 already. So we are in the low 120s. So I am expecting times to become smashing down. Right, okay, so hi Mr. Top Notch, how are you this evening? It's good to see everyone here. And 26 viewers already within the first 5 minutes of qualifying. So
I think most of them came in to have a look at your Benito look.
Oh well, that's the idea. If it gets up, yo, Grantastrophe, evening. Hello,
Grunty.
Joshy175. Grunty. Okay, so Vettel there, Mr. Captain Spin now with a 123.4 in the Alfa Romeo.
Vettel SF71's just come across the line to complete his lap. Nearly into the 19s already.
Ooh, a 120 dead, a 120.018. Ooh, just that time is getting very, very close there to hitting the thingy.
Into the 19s.
Oh, Grunty's trying to eat his pizza. Well, I am the master of the pizza. I am Benotto. I am from Italia, and I do not have to run an F1 team. I should go back to technical and let someone else do my job.
Sync Diggle's coming back into the pits after invalidating this lap again. Probably.
Yeah, I think them tires checked.
Yeah, I think the Legends might be doing the same. No, Legends going to do another lap after he invalidated the second time. Third time lucky.
Right,
hopefully for the race point.
Let's get on board with the tracing point now. Let's do a flying lap round this Albert Park. Down the start finish straight into turn 1. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there into turn 2, but he has managed to recover that one. Down the first DRS zone, approaching to turn 3 now. Third gear corner, hard on the brakes, take it in tight, gone a little bit wide on the exit there, but you should be able to get away through turn 4. Watch the sausage curves on the exit, invalidated.
It is. I've just seen a little good old teammate partnership working there between the AlphaTauris of Corey Marshall and Synchron Phase. Corey Marshall was given a little tow through the last sector for Synchron Phase, so that's why Synchron Phase there got a 20.3. So looking teamwork's already working well for the AlphaTauri drivers.
Yeah, we're currently at the moment following Dominic Bresner, the current Division 2 champion. He's managed to make up the ranks to F1. He's sat there in the Ferrari at the moment as well on an out lap. We'll keep on board and we'll go around with the Ferrari. I'm not being biased or anything because I'm Mattia Bonotto tonight, so don't worry. He's there sporting...
Oh no!
Oh no! We've had someone lose it on...
That's Vettel SF71. That's one thing you don't want to do if you're coming on the in lap. Is absolutely lose the rear end and crashing out, so he will definitely miss Q2.
Oh, and Dominic Bresner, you don't want to be dirting up your tyres there on the grass there for your flying lap. Right, getting on board now with the Ferrari. As we come on board now, down the start finish straight, he's got his DRS wide open. Mach 2 engine on full power. Into turn 1, cuts that corner beautifully, rides the apex on the exit turn 2, into the DRS zone now, second DRS zone. Approaching turn 3, hard on the brakes now, down into third gear. Keep it nice and tight, beautiful exit there. Open the corner up for turn 4 now, watch them sausage curves from the exit, lovely done there. Flat out through turn 5 now, exit a little bit on the apex there, and then come up to turn 6, hard on the brakes again to third gear. Beautifully cut, exit on turn 7, and now the long sweeping right-hander of turn 8. Beautifully done there from Tom Preza. Hard on the brakes down to third or second gear for turn 9. Get that extra rotation there on the exit there to turn 10. Now as you're now coming down the long left-hander, which is basically a straight, up to turns 11 and 12. Now these corners can catch everyone out, no matter who you are. Beautifully done there from Dominic Preston though. Open up the DRS for the third and final DRS zone. Into turn 14 now. Beautifully done down to third gear. Hard on the power now. Turn 15, keep it in 5th gear, keep it nice and tight. Ride the apex now. Well, turn 15 now, sorry. Down to second gear. Open the corner up for turn 16. You want to try and hold as much power as you come through now. Open the DRS as soon as you cross the line. Hard on the power, down the start finish straight. Bang, a 119.
First driver. That was a nice drive there from Tom Resner. Had a little. Oh no!
And Route 915's gone.
Looks like there's been a collision of a McLaren, which is RSF1 Mansell, and there's Rhombus there. The Mansell got wing damage and trying to get out of everybody's way, so I don't know what happened there. So that's 2 drivers, so we're only going to get 1 driver getting eliminated at this rate for now.
Well, we've got 2 drivers eliminated.
So yeah, we're only going to lose 1 driver now. But yeah, and Dominic Bresner, really nice lap there. First driver into the 19th. I was going to say, he had a little rear end stepping out at the exit of the penultimate corner as well, before he goes around the last corner. Managed to keep out of it and still getting to the 19th, so that was a great drive there from the Scuderia driver.
Absolutely, for the Ferrari driver there. Right, okay. RSF1 Lando is now starting his first flying lap of the session in the black Mercedes. Now, this car does look absolutely epic in black, and I do hope they keep it black for the next few seasons, because I'm getting fed up with the silver arrows. To me, the silver arrows always used to belong to McLaren when they were McLaren Mercedes. What livery McLaren are going to sport next year when they go back to Mercedes engines, I don't know. Will they stick with their original orange, or will they go back to the Mercedes silver when they used to be the silver arrows? So Lando now coming across there. He's set the fastest sector 1 at the moment at 26 seconds.
See what he does for the rest of the lap. See if we could keep it all together. Yellow flags.
A bit of lock up there through turn 9.
I don't know why, but we're getting a yellow flags coming up through in sector 3. I don't know why.
It's a slow moving car there.
No, Snow's in it was popping up there
Lando
before
as
any
well.
drivers
Fast
come
as
up.
sector 2 as well. We could be on for another sub 120, sub 19 at the moment. Oh, a little bit of a tank slapper on the exit there.
Managed to keep hold of it. You got Easton there about to start his lap as well behind him.
Yeah. Patronus, what I've done for this, I've been rubbing my head on the back of a pig. Ooh, 120.2. I reckon if you didn't get that little bit of little bit of a slide out of that corner, then I think that could have been another 19 there.
Yeah, definitely.
So it does appear that the times between F2 and F1 are so close, it's unreal.
There it is. Mansell gets a 5 grid place penalty for collision with Rhombus. I just saw there popping up. Now Easton's
you trying to
on
say,
a
my fellas, which Patronus? K-Mag, not Patronus. Rhombus and Mansell had a little bit of coming together, and I think Mansell has received a 5 grid penalty for it. RSF1 for Tels is rejoining there with his McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yep, and We've seen Easton on a lap at the moment. Has there at the fast left-right sections.
Cronus, you bad boy. You naughty, naughty man, saying that my other half laughs like a witch. Yeah, so Vettel SF71 has just commented, the game's traction is so unpredictable. I know that when I was commentating with him on Sunday, he did say that he find it a little bit too much traction there.
Yeah. Eastern 99.
Oh, so there's another 19.
Oh, 19.8.
There from Easton.
I say.
Easton to the 19.9, Dominic Bresnan with the 19.8.
Oh yeah, 19.
Jesus Christ, do you need me glasses?
I think I do, mate.
Mr. Pigeon Munch is happy there with his time with the 123, so he's not really going to challenge much more. I think, well, yeah, he should be quite safe with that time. I think the person in the danger zones at the moment, well, the danger zone is RSF1 Vettel and Jay Hudson. It's going to be, well, and Dyslexic has not set a time yet in the banana boat, so be interesting to see what he does in the Renault.
Mantel's on his way out on track as well now, so.
Okay, anyone out there on a flying lap that we haven't caught on to yet? Dux Turbo is out on a flying lap.
It's on the lap.
Ooh,
No, he's not. He's
Skunky
on. No, he's on his in lap. My bad.
I was going to say on 6 lap hole softs.
We got a racing.
But he's going to go again. He's going again.
He's going again.
In the Alfa Romeo, Mr. Skunk at 93.
Mr. Diggles is about to start a lap.
Okay,
I can see. Yep.
Start finish straight. Cuts the corner there. Turn 1 and 2 beautifully there on the exit. Opens DRS for the second DRS zone of the track. Coming down now to approach turn 3. Hard on the brakes down into third gear, but he chose second for the extra rotation. Come through turn 4, beautifully cut in there, and nice exit through there. Flat out through turn 5, and then come through turn 6 now, hard on the brake. He's up on his time there by nearly 2/10 of a second. Through the long sweeping right hander of turn 8 as you approach turns 9 and 10. Hard on the brakes now, down to third or second gear, fourth, straight into fourth for short shifting for that traction as you come through now. The long left hander, which is basically a straight as you come up approaching turn 11 and 12 now. Watch out on the exit here because you can get a tank slapper. Beautifully cut there on the exit, and the exit curves are much easier to ride this year than they were last year. Approaching now turn 13, down into 4, rotates the car around beautifully, exits, turn 14 now, 5th gear, hold the power, 130 miles an hour, turn 15, down to 2nd gear for rotation of the car, into 3rd gear for straight, for getting on that traction. Open the corner up to turn 16 now, hard on the power, open the DRS, and across the line in 1 minute 20.8.
There's a good lap there from Skunk Banner, but it's going to be too late for him now to come back in the pits and get another sets of soft tyres. So
whoever's using this as a practice run, I don't know. I don't know if he's done much practice on Australia yet. That'd be the question. So
Vettel's about to get ready for a lap. Dyslexic.
He's on a lap and flying. He's set the fastest sector 1.
Mansell's going through the middle sector, coming towards the third. Mansell's going to be the first one to set a lap out of the bottom 2.
Comes through turn 11 and 12 now for Dyslexic. Beautifully done there. Opens DRS beautifully on time. Approaching turn 13 now. Hard on the brakes down to 4th gear for extra rotation. Cuts the corner nicely. Down to turn 14 now. 5th gear, 130 miles an hour. Holds speed there beautifully there. Now into turn 15. Nicely done. Smooth on the exit. Opens the corner up to turn 16. Gets on the apex. Hard on the power now as you come down. The start finish straight. Opens the DRS and across the line a 120.5.
Great lap there from Dyslexic. Gets him out of the drop zone, but still could be in danger from maybe Jay Hudson and Vettel. You see Vettel is actually on a lap now in the Alfa Romeo.
He's 2 seconds down though, so I think he might be banking up and trying for another one. Jay Hudson's also now in the Williams as well. He's now about to start his flying lap.
Legend's about to
You're
start
very
his
familiar
lap
with
as
the
well.
Williams car, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am. 2 seasons of it, so I'm very fond. You know the car.
But this year the
Oh no!
the Williams car is a lot better car.
Yep, it looks like Legend's day is done. He's retiring. Yep. Apparently so. The Williams is better. It could be a better car this season, but who knows? I mean, I just wanted a little break from the Williams after spending 2 seasons of it, and you know.
I must admit, when I was at the draw, I was like, if Blazer gets the Williams for the 3rd season in a row, he is not going to be happy.
I
But
definitely
it's
wasn't
the
going to be
luck of
happy.
the draw, mate. It's
Yeah,
the luck of
definitely.
the draw.
I mean, all I can say is if I possibly get the Williams next season, I won't be mad because I at least had a little break from the Williams.
Yeah.
But so at least I'm happy not to be in it for the 3rd season in a row. It's actually Jay
and
Hudson
Hudson's
invalid.
invalidated.
So
Vettel get himself out of the drop zone. Can RSF1 Vettel Mr. Spin now? Can he get himself out through to Q2? But it doesn't look like it. He's currently 2 tenths down on his current time at the moment. So wherever he's lost time, it must be in sector 3. So I hope for him that he can get through. Car number 7 there. He's sporting the Kimi Raikkonen number. Will it be his lucky number?
K-Max saying on the chat saying F1 Q1 is F2 Q3 pretty much.
And no, Vettel has been eliminated.
Oh dear. So we're only going to get 14 drivers for Q2 because of Vettel's unfortunate crash there. But the drivers eliminated was Vettel SF71H in 15th, JJ Hudson in 16th in the Williams, RSF1 Vettel in 17th in the Alfa Romeo, and unfortunately couldn't set a lap time because of due to an incident with Mansell. Dazed Rhombus with no time will start dead last in the banana boat.
In the banana boat, so his teammate there is going to have to do all the work to try and put it on pole. And Tom, the best. It's just something that I do on stream. I put a camera on. It's a bit like to give you interaction, like how I'm watching the race and my reactions to it. It's a bit like Crofty's Box kind of thing, you know. Although it doesn't show live through the race and everything, which I am fully aware of and everything. But we're RSF1. We're a different. We want to. I like to add a bit of difference to it, obviously. So it's just one of those things that I'm doing at the moment. It seems to be a great hit for a lot of people. Some people I know don't like it, but at the moment, the majority of it is it's all good. I will try and add some fun aspects to it as well. Normally, mate, I'm bald, so today is my wig day. So I'm putting a wig on. I'm making myself look like Martina Benotto. Okay, it looks like we've got a bit of a delay here as well between sessions.
Definitely.
So we are waiting for someone to move the race along. But in the meantime, no, a 1:19.8 from Dominic Bresner. Now,
Grunty. Grunty on the stream saying, AJ doesn't have hair. I'm in the wrong stream, I think.
yeah, I know, Patronus. I haven't got any Where's Wally's glasses, but these are the closest things. So today, Mattia Bonotto is wearing more squarer glasses rather than his round Where's Wally glasses. So, what do we do whilst we're waiting for here? Right, okay, Q&A. Should we get someone in?
Yeah, we could try and get someone in. Who's thinking? So I can invite them for you.
Let me have a look. Let's get in Route 915.
19.
See if he wants. See if he
195.
wants to come in.
I'm trying to think who that was again.
Route 915. That is Days Rumbus.
Mr. Rumpus. Where are you? There you go. Mr. Rumpus. Let's see if we could get him in, get his input in. Ah! It's fixed!
And we're away.
It was RSF1 Vettel.
Again.
Right.
Okay, so Mr. Patel's McDonald's Wi-Fi isn't going very well for him tonight. Okie dokie. Right, Q2.
Get Vettel back in again now.
This will be the last time we can do it.
Last time inviting him, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Right, so tyres.
So the two Mercedes are out straight away.
Yep. Tyre situations at the moment, as you can see, a lot of people going for the softs, but Aldaf, Corey Marshall, Diggles, Pigeon, and Mansell looks like they're going to opt for the medium tyres. Everybody else is going for softs. And the first car out on track, Mr. Skunk. Got a lovely view
That
there.
is
With
such
the
an
fans.
annoying camera on the game where it looks at the blaming sheds.
Oh, you got that. I had a nice view of the fans at turn 3.
Ah, okay, fantastic. We don't want to see the fans, we want to actually see the cars. I do love this game sometimes. Well done, Cody's. Okay, what's going on here? Grunty, oh my god, ha ha ha. Okay, well that's in the Discord. I don't know what's going on in the Discord at the moment because I'm not playing well. It's coming up on my watch, guys. If you do want to communicate with the stream, please use the Twitch stream chat. It's the one that I do see. So, Skunk Burner out on the soft tyres. Now, whether he's putting in a banker lap or not, I don't know. And guys, as well, please admire the background of two wonderful racing legends. The one god himself is obviously Mr. Schumacher, and then we have got behind me directly is one of the best legends that I'm sure that no person will disagree with me here is Ayrton Senna, a man that was taken away from us far, far too early.
Yeah, definitely.
And good evening, Mr. Waiter. How are you to this evening? I would like some tea brought for me, please. A pot of tea and some jam and scones, please.
Nice scone.
And clotted cream. Right, okay, so it looks like Skunk Burner is just doing banker laps at the moment.
Yep, he's not going, he's not on hot laps.
Laying rubber down. He's not giving it the beans.
Oh! We had a spinner on the last corner. Mr. RSF1 Mansell spun on the last corner. Looks like he's got wing damage as well, so...
Again! Yeah, he has. Left end plate gone.
You knew you were going to regret this game tag. Yeah, we all knew it. Rundle, don't you worry.
Well, it's okay, Brundle, because I am going to ask Gruntastrophe to change his name to RSF1 Chef. Because if he change, RSF1 Microwave Operator. Easton, why is he retired?
He's crashed.
Oh, he's binned it. He's binned it.
He's actually binged it.
Oh, yes.
And this has taken
qualifying a real big turn here.
Sunken Phase about to set a lap on soft tyres. 99. Looks like he's going to be
already in the Alpha Tauri.
Yep. So I think he'll be starting on those tyres.
Yep. Because I doubt it that anyone can go faster than that on the mediums. If they do, I will be flabbergasted.
I'll be calling
Now,
hacks.
what bet should I put out this time? If someone can beat a 19.5 on mediums, I'm game for all bets, by the way, apart from being indecent on camera.
Also from Cash
No,
there
it's not.
in the house with a
Because it's not only
20.6.
hands. Oh, nice lap from there, man with the cash. Racing Jason, Rev and Kevin. Josh with the dosh.
Catherine.
Okay, so we have got, oh, there's a 20.9 there from Dux Turbo in the Red Bull.
Yeah,
On the power and all whatnot.
Right, as well, Dux Turbo is also a reserve driver, of course. RS Hampton can't do the first 2 races, I think I heard, for F1, so it's going to be Dux Turbo filling in for now.
Spinella.
Vanilla! Alduff. Oh, wait, he's invalid.
No, I haven't, not yet, Grandmaster.
Mr.
I have not watched that film.
Mr. Tominik Brezna on fast left rights there. He's not on the lap, he's not using hot lap.
No, he's warming up his tiles.
I think Mr. Pigeon Munch is on the lap. Oh, I've seen 300. I know what that's actually a pretty good film there, Grunty.
Yeah, I haven't watched
he's
it yet.
invalid.
I've never seen it, and obviously when I was down away at the driver draw down when we were having fun, I was mortally told off that I should have watched this film, I should know what it's all about, blah de blah de blah, it's meant to be one of the greatest films of all time, etc, 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 but I just haven't got around to watching it.
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty good. I mean, I do like the rip-off version as well, Meet the Spartans. It is a hell of a lot funnier. It is so funny.
Yeah, but then I like films like have you ever watched Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2?
No, I don't think I have.
With Charlie Sheen. They are funny, absolutely funny. Okay, so Pigeon Munch is not setting a time on their medium, so that was banker laps for Mr. Pigeon Munch.
Lando's on an out lap. It was getting very close to the barrier.
IGN Legends though, he's about to start a lap though in the tracing point. Let's go on board with the tracing point now. As he comes down the start-finish straight on the medium tyres now. DRS wide open and cuts the first corner there. Beautifully exits on turn 2 on the apex, but gets a little bit slippery on the outside and he's lost it. He knows he's lost it. He's going to put his DRS back down and bank the lap in and try again.
Lando on a lap. Going through turn 1, turn 2, keeping it nice and tidy here.
Go on, take it through.
Going down this long second DRS straight, under brake into turn 3, slicks it down to second, now back up to third, fourth, down to turn 5, or turn 4, I don't even know the corners, but keeping it nice and tidy around the corners here, coming under braking. Sometimes you can catch people out, turn 6, with the shadow, the trees. Nice long turn 8, coming to 9 and 10, under braking, beating out to third, now switch out to fourth. Lovely exit there, in close to the barrier but not touching it. Now coming down to the fast left right, goes down and goes purple in the middle sector. A little sliding on the exit there, but keeps it lovely down this long third DRS straight. Under braking, keeps it in gear 4. Next corner takes it down to gear 5 and comes towards the penultimate corner. Locks up slightly. Driver, a big lock up now, needs a good exit down this long final straight. Here he comes, Mr. Lando in a 21.0. That'll be P5 for now. Nearly into the 20s.
In there, yeah. So at the moment, the fastest runner on the mediums is Dux Turbo, 1946 there with that 120.9. That's an impressive time on the medium. So, right, okay, guys. If someone could do a 119.5 or less on medium tyres in quali mode, name something for me to wear on stream. I could put my 4 costume on. But that means I have to get another wig and another hammer. I've already done that Hamilton thing, so that's not happening again. Suggestions out there on the stream as well, guys, if you really want to. I am prepared to be the RSF1 clown, if you like it, or the Muppet, to bring everyone giggles and smiles through, obviously. Go on, what's happened?
Tommy Resner there, just slowing down to get his tyres mod up as he starts his lap, but I think almost loses the rear end before slowing down quick enough towards the hairpin at the penultimate corner, but gets underway.
Okay,
goes on the
let's
top
go
tyres.
through with him with this. Go from the snap as he's come through the second DRS zone now. As he comes down into turn 3, harden the brakes down to third gear, nice and tight line through there. Come up to turn 4 now. Watch the sausage curbs on the exit, but nicely done there. Doesn't get on the power too early. Turn 5, flat out, no problems. And then approaching turn 6, wants to drop the car down into third gear, cut the corner, exit on turn 7 on the apex, beautiful. Around the long sweeping right hander of turn 8. Let the car come out right now for turn 9 and 10. Open the corner up, cut the apex, beautifully. Ride the apex and come as close to the wall as you dare on the exit of turn 10. No, racing, RSF1 racing, I will not do that. Come through turn 11 and 12 now, beautifully done there, he does not lose that back end. He's got that Ferrari absolutely planted now as he comes up to turn 13, down to 4th gear, a little bit wide on the entry, but he shouldn't lose too much time. Turn 15, hold to speed there through perfectly. Comes up to turn 15 now, down to 2nd gear for rotation of the vehicle. Now opens the corner up for turn 16, beautifully done there, harden the power, opens the DRS. ERS going like crazy to get him across the line in a 120.092.
Nice lap there from the Scuderia driver again, Dominic Bresner, nearly into the 19s. Definitely showing his pace.
If I did that, I'd run out of things to say within 30 seconds.
Mr. Skunk Burner on a lap. I think he's up on his time.
On medium. Yes, he's 4 temps up.
Yep, 4 tenths up and 2 lap on medium tyres. You don't want to. I say 2 laps might do. Little twitchy
he's
there.
looking a bit snaky there, coming on the exit.
Yeah, I think 2 laps will be just fine. But if you do more than 2, say about 3 or 4 laps on those mediums, and you'll be starting on those tyres, and they will go quick, kind of quickly. You'll feel like you should have gone for the soft tyres. To do any more than 2. Yeah. But Skunky
seems to be holding his line well here. So a 121.5, that brings him up to P9.
Only just safe from the elimination zone. But saying that Aldalf is actually on the lap. No, he's not
invalidated though.
Sink Diggles is out on his out lap.
On his out lap.
On soft tyres.
Pigeon Munch hasn't come out yet though, he's still sat in the pits. Right, okay, we have now got drivers starting to come out again, so that is Mansell again on his way out by the looks of it.
Yes.
McLaren coming out.
It's the only McLaren in Q2.
Yeah, it's Mansell.
And Pigeon Munch now is also coming out of the pits.
I think people have given up on their strategy of mediums.
Yeah. 100%. I think they just want to make it to Q3.
Yeah. They do.
So at this rate, there's a lot of people coming out and meet soft tyres. The real driver in danger is RSF1 not Metal. What am I saying now? Skunk Banner on the mediums. Where is Skunk Banner? Coming into the pits now, so yeah, he won't have enough time to go in, come back out, go on.
Well, you've got 1 minute left, so this is all going to be an absolute mad dash to the finish line for Q2.
So he's going to be on board with Mr. Diggles as he's on his lap.
Racing point.
In the racing point, the pink Mercedes, or will be known as next season as Aston Martin.
Aston Martin Racing, yes, so that means obviously Red Bull next season lose a major sponsor.
Who knows? I wonder who could be their title sponsor next season then, if that's the case.
Red Bull.
It could be just be Red Bull, yeah. A little lock up
Nice
there.
from Mr. Diggles. Yeah, absolutely. He's in car number 11 today, Mr. Perez, who unfortunately at the moment was tested positive for COVID-19 last week, so he will be out of the British Grand Prix and the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, which is happening at Silverstone this week, surprisingly. But though, I think they should use the old start-finish straight for this week's race, because it's being like an anniversary of the original original.
Yeah. Oh, literally second that. I think that's what they should do. Mr. Diggles.
Nicely done there, 120.3 from Mr. Diggles. He is laying down the gauntlet there. Sinkham Phase seems happy with his time, but
Mr. Pigeonman
so
apparently goes purple in the middle sector.
Dyslexic going around the track now in the Renault, setting his one and only lap on the softs. He's been quite reserved through the qualifying sessions as well. Is he saving tyres?
Possibly. Mr. Pigeonmunch going through the last two corners now. Went purple middle sector, but let's see what he does here. With low fuel flashes, he goes second with a 20.0. Corey Marshall with a 19.8 there. Mansell 20.1. So who are we going to lose now? Legends about to come through the last two corners. We've got the Ferrari there behind him, Aldaf. Dux Turbo with a 19.8.
Dyslexic with a 19.6!
What the hell is going on? Legends only up into 11th. So we will lose Legends, Lando, Skunkburner and Easton in Q2. But let's just talk about Mr. Dyslexic there in the banana boat. The 96. Where the hell did he pull that from?
Oh, that is impressive. That is absolutely impressive. Wow.
Yeah. I think Q3 is going to get very feisty now.
I'm
If
looking
lap time's
forward to
falling in like
this.
that, it's going to get very, very tasty.
Out the sandbags. Yes, definitely, Vettel. The sand has definitely been deployed. Or dispatched, should we say. But no, enough of sandbags and stuff like that now. It's all fun and games at the start of the season and everything. I understand and everything, but you know, people do give it their all and everything, and so we should respect that.
Yeah. Yes, we're just waiting for Mr. Dominic Bedezina and Skunkburner just to retire as they're in the pits. There we go. There's one. We'll just wait for Skunkburner to retire. There we go.
Wonderful. Wow. That time from Dyslexic. Phew.
Yeah.
And then we're only in Q2. So, through to Q2, we've got top 10 shootout is Sync Dyslexic, Dux Turbo, Corey Marshall, Sinkan Phase, Mr. Pigeon Munch, Aldalf, Dominic Bresner, RSF1 Cash, RSF1 Mansell, and Sync Diggles. And obviously we've got you eliminated today is Legends, Lando, Skunkburner, and Easton, who unfortunately binned it.
Should we see if we could get Easton in the pie? Get his thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, just bear with me, guys. This is not advertising again, like I was accused of last time, but I do need refreshment.
So we could get Easton in the parties to get his thoughts there of what happened in qualifying. Here we go.
Mr. Easton. Please tick your lovely box to include your audio into the stream.
You done that.
Oh, wrong button. You've already done that. Good boy, good boy. Okay. What happened?
I don't know, I spun. When I was doing bankers and socks, I wasn't paying attention. And I spun.
Right. So you'll be starting where? P14?
Yep.
Obviously, that is not where you want to start with that first Q1 time that you did. Always Mr. Brundle, always drinking on the job. It's the only way to live. So dyslexics now coming out. So yeah, strategy. What are you gonna do? Recovery or?
Plan. Medium soft, most likely. Early safety
Medium
car, hard
soft.
to then boom. There we go.
Okay. So are you hoping for a safety car?
Not really, no. I'd prefer just a race of me trying to make my way back up along with Lando, who also get knocked out, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. So you'll be working together as teammates, will you?
Most likely, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Okie dokie. Blazer, any words of wisdoms to the young Scotsman?
Well, no really questions. All I can say is good luck for the race, Easton, and see if we can possibly next time we talk to you is on the podium.
Let's hope so.
Well, he has been lucky in the past, so you never know with this one. Lucky. Right, good luck. Enjoy the rest of Q3. We are going back onto the track now. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and maybe, you never know, we'll see you in the box later on. Okie dokie.
Mr.
Right,
Diggles.
so Sync Dyslexic is
About to
out.
start his lap.
So who was first out? Yeah, he's out.
It was Mansell
Who's
first
actually-
out, but
Corey Marshall's
Diggles-
out. Corey Marshall. He's setting the first. Oh, he's on an outlap. Oh, they're all on
Yeah.
outlaps.
It says, oh no!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lost to the rear end at turn 1. And he was actually on
Oh,
this
yeah.
lap. For some reason,
Oh,
still saying
guys.
outlap. So it'll be Sync on Phase on the will be first driver to set a lap.
Right, we're actually going to follow Mansell today. Mansell? It's Mansell, as the old famous Murray Walker would say. No problem, Easton. I'll let you off. You want to concentrate on your races, no problem. So Mansell, he's had a bit of unlucky run-ins through these qualifying sessions, either picking up damage somewhere or running into drivers by the looks of it. But you know, it's one of those things. It's racing. Right. Okay. So he's now coming through sector 2 now. What's the sector 2 time looking like? 48.154. Not bad.
Probably not saying
Beautifully done there
Sync on
through 10
Phase
and
went
11.
purple. I think Mansell went quicker in the middle sector. Sync on Phase is actually coming through the last 2 corners now to set their first lap in for Q3. This is gonna be in the 19s. 99, the first lap from Sync on Phase. Let's see.
And Mansell's coming down now, 120.4.
24.
Dyslexics on an outlap at the moment, but he's not. I know he's flying.
Mr. Pigeon Munch, a very slow lap for him.
19.9 straight. 120.1 there from Dyslexic.
Corey Marshall, Aldaf starting his lap. Mr. RSF1 Cash is the next driver on a lap. Let's see what he does here.
In the hair.
In the ass. Pain in the ass. I don't know why it just rhymes, I just do it.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mr.
You're a
Cash.
poet and didn't know it.
Yeah. It's going to be a 19.9.
19.9 there as well, so it's a nice solid time there from Mr. RSF1 Cash.
Corey Marshall is
Racing
the
Jason.
next driver
Reverend Kevin.
in the AlphaTauri.
Go Team Alpha!
Going to be in the 20s. The 20.2 there from Corey Marsh.
Respectable.
Yep. I think the next driver to set a lap will be Aldaf. Ooh,
He's gone wide there on the exit.
very
Very
wide.
wide.
Actually, wait. Might be on his in. Actually, he's not burning ERS. Might be coming in. Nope, he's actually just playing around with his ERS at the moment. Going through around a few corners. So 20.1.
20.1.
But now his teammate in the other Ferrari, Dominic Brezina, going through the last corner. This could look like going to be in the 19. So 19.9.
19.9.
Ooh,
Oh,
look
so
how
close!
Look how
100th of a
close.
second!
They are getting closer and closer by the minute. Mr. Dux Turbo is on his outlaps at the moment in the Red Bull. Currently our highest Red Bull driver. Unfortunately with Vettel RSF1 unfortunately crashing in Q1. But to be fair, only just coming into stepping for RS70, he's not doing too bad. And
Yeah.
he's still getting used to the Red Bull. I think he was driving another car last week. So
Yeah, because obviously it's one of the natures of reserve. You get to chop and chew, well, you have to be chopped and chosen through cars. You take the one that is available to you.
yep. So Mr. Dux Turbo in the Red Bull. Let's see what he does.
Tell you what, this commentary
takes
works
turn 1
thirsty,
and
right?
2. Really nice, nicely there. Opens the DRS, going to turn 3. Knocks it down to second, and short shift to third. Going around turn 4. Ooh, that was a scary moment for Dux Turbo there.
It seems like that back end of that Red Bull's quite loose.
Yeah. I think got
No
a bit
comments.
too much. Got a bit too much inside cut there as well into turn 4, I reckon. So that's what kind of sent the car off balance. Got about 4 minutes 45 left in qualifying. So he's still got plenty of time.
Absolutely. And yeah, I've got my race round here tomorrow. F4 tomorrow. I do believe tomorrow it is the one and only Grunty on the stream, and I can't remember who his co-comps is actually. Oh, look,
Might be
oh, and
Vettel.
Dux Turbo has aborted the lap. No, it's not Vettel SF71.
No? I don't
He's on
really know.
rotation on Sundays.
Oh, yeah. Grunty? Saying on the chat, saying there's something loose between my legs, that's loose.
Would you like assistance? Sorry guys,
Grunty?
this is not PG rated. Right, okay, so Sync Unfazed in the Alpha Tauri is about to start another flying lap. Come on boys, let's get pole position. Come the exits there on turn 2, opens up the DRS. He's carrying so much speed as he comes down, and that last DRS zone. Cuts it in second gear for turn 3, nice rotation there. Opens the corner up to turn 4, watch out for that wonderful sausage curve. Turn 5, flat out through there. He is flying, and the Alpha Male.
Alpha male.
Long right-hander of turn 8, comes wide up to turn 9 and 10, open the corner right up, cut the apex beautifully, ride the curb on the exit of turn 10, get as close to the wall as you dare, but that's not very close there for Mr. Unfazed. Going lovely across there and into turn 11 and 12, beautifully done there, he's gone purple in sector. He rides the exit curb there at turn 12, cuts in on the last DRS there, into turn 13, down to 4th gear, rotation of the card, Mr. Pitcher Much moving beautifully out the way there. Turn 14, beautifully done, hold the speed, and then down to 2nd gear for turn 15. Keep going, to open the corner up to turn 16, cut it in, so you ride the apex bit, hard on the power, open DRS, ERS at maximum, across the line, 119.5.
Near enough a 10th quicker than Q2, which was a 19.6. That's a nice lap there from the Alpha AlphaTauri driver.
Get in there, my son!
But Mr. Pittermunch now is now on his lap in the Haas.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The dog decided that it was going to bark. Okay, so you say Pittermunch on the lap.
Yep. Looks like he's saying, looks like only just down there in the first sector, if I'm right, yeah, 21 thousandths by the looks of things in that first sector, but it's all about these next two sectors that could change.
Where it's all won or lost. It's won or lost in these two sectors.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He was only just up, and then he takes too much curb into 11 and 12.
Hello.
Hello.
We've got two AlphaTauris being a little bit a slipstream.
Yeah, definitely. I think Corey Marshall's on an outlap as well. Mr. Pittermunch comes back into the pits, and that's his qualifying done, unfortunately. Mr. Duck's Turbo.
35 seconds to go.
Just going around the last
35
two
seconds
corners.
to go. Who is going to slap down pole position? At the moment, it's sitting with sync unfazed. Go.
Turbo!
Whoa, 119.3. But what is Dyslexic going to do? Is Dyslexic going to respond without? Because he responded in Q2 with that massive time earlier. Can he do? Right, we're going to follow Dyslexic because I am interested to see what the current champion can do. Turn 2, beautifully done there as he exits there now on the apex. Opens his DRS perfectly. Hard on the brakes, revving that engine up to 7th gear into turn 3 now. Beautifully done there on the inside. Turn 4, ride the sausage curve a little bit but don't too much, and then into turn 5, flat out there. He is screaming that Renault engine as much as he can. Cuts turn 6 beautifully, rides the exit on turn 7. Around the long sweeping right-hander of turn 8, perfectly there. Go wide for turn 9, you want to open the corner up, then cut in all of a sudden on 3rd gear. Ride the apex out on the exit of turn 10, go close to the wall as you dare, perfectly there done by Dyslexic. Keep it nice and tight as you come through this long sweeping left-hander, which is not a corner. Into turn 11 and turn 12 now, beautifully done there, and cuts back.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no, there's
Such
a
a shame. There's a Ferrari gone as well up top of Nick Bresner.
What just happened there?
I think he just took a little bit too much of the curb there, and it just unbalanced the back end of the car too much. So that's it. Qualifying's done.
Yeah, so he may be a reserve, but that's the first pole position for Red Bull. I'm actually happy with that. Don't want to try to sound too biased, but yeah, I'm actually happy to see Red Bull driver in the Red Bull car in pole position. Brundle
So
saying
unlucky
me.
there for Dyslexic. I know
Yeah,
you could see he was
so
giving it his all there.
Yeah, 100%. That could potentially be a pole position start there for the Renault driver, but unfortunately it knocks him all the way down to 9th after that spin.
So your rundown for the top 10 is Dux Turbo is in P1, Unfazed P2, Dominic Bresner P3, Corey Marshall P4, P5 belongs to RSF1 Cash, Al Duff in P6, P7 Sync Dills, P8 RSF1 Mansell, Sync Dyslexic P9, so he's not starting at the back of that of the top 10, and Mr. Pigeon Munch in P10. That is your top 10 lineup, guys. What a qualifying session.
Yeah, definitely. That was came out of nowhere.
And the times are so close.
Yeah, the times are definitely so close there. I mean, Dux Turbo is banging in a lap with a 19.3, and seeing Dyslexic there going, like, pushing it, giving it his all. He looked like it had a good shout for pole position, but unfortunately had that rear end going very loose at the exit turn 12, which threw the car into the barrier. Somehow didn't lose the
Oh.
wheel, but
He managed to recover it well, so he didn't crash or anything like that. So, but it wouldn't have made much of his tyres or anything like that. But dyslexic being the person he is, I know he wouldn't have crashed and completely just destroyed the car or anything like that. But like, it makes no difference in the game or anything. But no, and then to see the Ferrari follow up of Dominic Bresnan as well was quite an entertaining sight. And yes, Mr. RSF1 waiter, that is a potential meme. There, front row seat on it as well from Petronas. We were riding on board as he went round there at the exit turn 12.
very scary as well. It's like actually driving the car itself and losing the rear end there.
Yeah, okay, so strategies will be now planned and they'll be getting ready to get this race underway. Obviously, it is down to the lobby host of Mr. RSF1 Easton when he says the button to go.
Yeah, Snow there says he loves Duck's turbo there for putting the Red Bull in pole position.
Yeah, he would do, because he can't do it himself.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, okay, Petronas, you would say that, wouldn't you? Because you love Ferrari so much. Ferrari's your favourite team.
Hey, everybody's got their own favourite team.
Absolutely. I've been a Ferrari fan through and through, and like I said to everyone else in this game and in this league, the only time that I will turn my back on Ferrari is if a certain driver does go on board with them. I don't want to see it. I know he's right. Let's make one thing clear. I never deny the fact that he is a good driver and he's got a talent. I just don't like the bloke. Can't stand his face. I want to punch it when I see him on TV. But it's one of those things. You do not get on well with everyone in this world. So
I mean, I was when I was watching Formula One at the time, I was actually kind of supporting the Jaguar team. How close they were to me, and then when they got brought out by Red Bull, and as soon as I heard that Red Bull were
so do you live near like Milton Keynes way then? Do you?
I live in Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes.
Yeah, I live in Milton Keynes, so 100% I'm a Red Bull guy.
Yeah, but no, by all means. And Easton's pressed the green light to go. But obviously, you can see in the background who my absolute hero is. I watched him from when he first started in 1991. Yeah, in the Jordan. I was only, 4 years old then? Yes, I'm old. I'm 33 now, and I watched him with Benetton, and I watched him bring Ferrari back to the days of winning ways and everything like that, and he brought Ferrari to the grand name of what everyone knows it today again as well. Unfortunately, this Ferrari are going through one of the biggest droughts again by the looks of it. It could be another 21 years. Right, okay, we are on grid, we better get back on topic.
Yep. Anyway, so, as we could do the rundown here. So in P18 in the Renault, we've got Dave Swanberg, unfortunately, who couldn't set a lap after an incident in Q1. In 17th, we got RSF1 Vettel in the Alfa Romeo. JJ Hudson in the Williams Racing in 16th. And in the Red Bull, Vettel SF71H will be starting 15th on the medium tyres. RSF1 Eastern, after not sending a lap in Q2 after a little crash he had, he will be starting 14th in the Mercedes. RSF1 Mansell in the McLaren will be starting P13 with RSF1 Skunk. I'm used to saying RSF1 Skunk Burner, but Skunk Burner.
Hang on a minute. Petronas 5 grace grid penalty.
Oh yeah, he did. Mansell did, yeah, I just realised that, yeah. Yes, Skunk Burner in the other Alfa Romeo will be is in P12. RSF Orlando in the other Black Mercedes in P11, with IGN Legends in P10 in the Tracing Point. Mr. Pigeonmont in the Haas in P9, with Dyslexic in P8 in the Renault. Sync Diggles in the Racing Point in P7 with Aldaf in P6 in the Ferrari. RSF1 Cash, Catherine on Man with the Cash in the Haas in P5. In the AlphaTauri, Corey Marshall in P4. In the Scuderia Ferrari, Dominic Bresner in P3. Sync Dyslexic, not Dyslexic, Sync Unfazed in the other. Sync Unfazed in the other AlphaTauri, starting in the front row in second. And in pole position, the reserve driver, Mr. Dux Turbo in the Red Bull.
Okie dokie, that is your formation lap, ladies and gentlemen, as the grid now lines up for 18,000 horsepowers, lining up to maximum revs as we get 5 red lights to go out. Anytime soon we'll get the man waving the green flags. I could just see it in the corner there now, so we're just waiting for the game to sync up. And away we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And this Unfazed gets away beautifully there in the Red Bull, but Corey Marshall and the AlphaTauri is going to challenge for the lead straight away. And also the other AlphaTauri is going to... And Corey Marshall has managed to take the lead off.
Sync Unfazed has got the lead. Yes. You said Corey Marshall.
No. Corey Marshall has got the lead, it's just the game's a little bit behind, so AlphaTauri are running first and third at the moment. The Ferrari of Aldaf has dropped down into 4th. Zig Diggles, I cannot see at the moment, he's running in P5.
Oh, Vettel! Vettel had the spin. I think he had a collision there before. Oh, the games.
It looks like the Ferrari of the Ferrari of Aldaf is going to look on the inside as they come up now into this corner now. It is absolutely good. AlphaTauri have managed to take 2 cracking positions. We are in 1st and 3rd, Junior. We're in 1st and 3rd. Keep them going. Keep them going. Sorry, we're not being biased at all. Aldaf still remains in P. Sorry. Aldaf is still trailing behind Sync Diggles. Sync Diggles has managed to take back P4 though, but we have got a hell of a race going on. And Sync Diggles has gone wide. Sync Diggles has gone wide. Aldaf has managed to take back P4. RSF1 Cash will be looking to capitalise on that one. And also Sync Dyslexic looks like he's made positions up as well. Oh no, he's still running in P8, but he is currently right behind Dominic Bresner. Sync Dyslexic is going to want to make sizes through the field, and there we go. There's the recommended pit strategy, guys, coming up for you on the screen there. Super clean lap there from F1 as well. No incidences, no crashes. It all looks great. Apart from RSF1 Patel going to captain spin now as well.
Mr. Bismarck looks like to go for the move on Dyslexic there into turn 3. No, turn 4.
There's contact! There's contact! But they're okay. They come off okay. No problems there whatsoever.
Easton's definitely gained quite a few positions.
We've got Sync Diggles at the moment sniffing the back of that Ferrari gearbox. Obviously, once DRS comes into play, will the engine make much difference of the Mercedes of the lot? Well, sorry, it's not a Racing Point, is it? It's the 2019 Mercedes. Let's just be clear on that one.
And
Aldaf there with a 3-second time penalty. So... Oh no!
Safety car.
Safety car! I think we spoke too soon about a lovely clean lap there.
Yep. And there's our first retirement. Aldaf losing the rear end at the exit at turn 12 and going straight onto a head-on collision at the tyre barrier.
Right, here we go. Everyone's coming into box. I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to slap on the heart and go to the end of the race.
AlphaTauri are double stacking.
Brave move, brave move.
That's going to hold Corey Marshall up now behind his teammate. Going to lose a couple of positions, I reckon.
There's a lot of cars double stacking at the moment. Lots of cars double stacking. Easton, on the other hand, has stayed out on the mediums and climbed up to P2.
Yeah, definitely. And Dux Turbo stayed out on the softs and retakes the lead. I think he's sort of a little dummy.
RSF1 Patronus, aka RS Prost, it would be handy, mate, if you change your name on Twitch that one so everyone knows who you are. Just saying. Says that the first corner to take someone out is turn 11 and 12. It takes its first victim.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, It's unfortunate there. I mean, we know in the last previous games and stuff like that, turn 11, 12 takes a lot of victims. And here in F1 takes its first victim, of course. In F3 it didn't take me. I got the turn 13 was the victim for me, unfortunately. So at least I survived the turn 11, 12. That's all I can
absolutely.
say.
Balls to the wall. Say Elements Snow. Right, guys, what have we got going on there? And also, tell me the quality of the stream, guys. Is audio fine for you? Is visual fine for you? Hopefully, it was all good. Okay, let me just get onto the radio to Sebastian Veterinari. Great race, Sebastian. Very unfortunate. Very hard race. Sorry.
That's okay.
Right, okay, so the winners of this safety car is obviously Dux Turbo is in the lead. He's managed to regain the lead. Easton has made massive starting on the mediums, coming in, starting on the mediums and up to P2.
Oh no!
Oh no! No! How do you do that? How do you do that? That I have never ever seen anyone do that behind a safety car, and now RSF1 Easton is in the lead. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, I'm lost for words, especially if it's under the safety car. I have not seen it, but I know what Dux.
Flabbergasted with that.
I know what Dux Turbo is feeling right now after spinning out like that, especially under the safety car. I mean, it happened to me last season in the Singapore race in the intermediate conditions. But the thing is, that was when the safety car was actually coming into the pits, and as I was about to go through the last corner, I had my accelerator. I wasn't fully accelerating. I was only had enough pressure on just to keep the car steady and under control, so it doesn't spin me out.
We have got safety car coming in this lap, so the field will be now starting to bunch up. Nice quick there, nice and quick resolvement there from the safety car. Yes, so he did a Sodden Grosjean as well at Baku, spin under the safety car. Very good one. As K-Mag says, banana peel from Team Renault there, but I don't know how because there was no Renault there at all near him, so it's not Mario Kart either. Right, okay, so Easton is now the pace car in car number 77, Valtteri Bottas's car. Valtteri Bottas does like to win the Australian Grand Prix as well, don't he? This car might be lucky for him. Right, okay, so Easton, when is he going to bolt? Is he comes now through turn 15? Is he going to hold him back until up turn 16? No, he has bolted now. So let's see, he has made a cracking start there in the Mercedes. He's got away from the tracing point there, so the current Mercedes is faster than last year's Mercedes. Okay, so this is all where it happens now, guys. The winners of this at the moment, potentially in the net lead, is Sync Unfazed. Skunk Burner, remember, started on the hard, so he will have to box and change his tyres. Obviously, the medium runners, there is no way they can run to the end of the race on those tyres. It does look like we have got that wonderful glitch where the tyre delta does not come up for us properly. So unless they're indestructible tyres, they are wearing down fast.
Ooh, Orlando. Look how close to the back of the racing point he is.
Orlando. So we could potentially see being at the moment a Mercedes 1-2. Oh, nice. Oh, hang on, Diggles. Oh, we've got cars spun in. Corey Marshall and Sync Unfazed, they seem to be having problems. What's going on? Their hard tyres are going absolutely not well for them.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Sync Diggles has lost it. There's cars. Oh no, there's the Renault. There's Rhombus.
What is going on?
no retirements from that one. So we have got at the moment in the lead RSF1 Eastern in the Mercedes. In the Racing Point we've got IGN Legends. In third it is RSF1 Lando. Fourth we've got Vettel SF31 in the Charging Bull there. In fifth, Skunk Burner in the Alfa Romeo. Sync Dyslexic currently there, starting to catch up on the field a little bit. He's biding his time there on hard tyres as well. RSF1 Cash as well behind RSF1 Dyslexic, but he has got a Corey Marshall right behind him and ready to attack. Jay Hudson there in the Williams, running in P9 there as well, so good little filly. Sync Unfazed though has dropped back to P10. What is going on in this race, guys? I do not know. Cars are spinning absolutely everywhere. Them hard tyres may be a little bit more difficult to heat up, and the track might be a little bit cooler. Dominic Bresnett is currently running in P11. In P12 is RSF1 Mansell. P13, the unlucky number is Mr. Spin now. It's RSF1 Vettel. And Sync Diggles in the other tracing point as well, running in P14. Dux Turbo, the biggest loser of it all, spinning it under the safety car. And Sync Diggles has just got a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. I imagine that's exceeding track limits quite a lot. Mr. Pigeon Munch in the Haas is running way back there in 16th, and Days Rhombus as well. He's now boxed, put on a fresh mediums, and repaired his wing, and is currently having to do a charge back. Right, so where have we got battles? Blazer?
I didn't make a point.
Okay, Blazer's not with us at the moment. So we have got... Okay, I did hear you talking to someone in the background there, so
that was my brother.
Sorry. Okay. Younger brother or older brother?
Younger brother.
Oh, okay. So, are you the eldest?
I am the oldest in my family, yes.
Fair enough. I'm second from youngest out of 11 of us.
I'm at least 2 years older than my other brother. I was just speaking to.
Fair enough. No, I'm second from youngest out of 11 of us. I have 11 brothers, 10 brothers and sisters.
We just had yellow flags there, which was RSF and Vettel had a little spin. We also missed Dux Turbo setting the fastest lap as well on the hard tyres. Mr. Legends still sniffing the racing point.
Dux Turbo though does have a lot of clean. Well, he has got a little bit of breathing space. I think no, he hasn't. He's currently behind 1.3 seconds, 1.2 seconds. He is charging up very fast behind RSF1 Vettel. Let's see
Vettel had a
going
spin.
on there. Oh, so Vettel is losing as Vettel. Yeah,
wing
Vettel's
damage.
got wing damage there. So yeah, Dux Turbo there managed to capitalise that position there. Right, okay. So RSF1 Lando is now starting to sniff the gearbox of the 2019 Mercedes, the W10 versus the W11. Who's going to come back better off? Let's find out, guys. Will last year's Mercedes, you spin me right round? Yes, he does. From their Patronus, a little bit of Dead or Alive. Who sung that one? Oh, crikey, I had to remember that. Taking me back some years. Okay, so RSF1 Lando as well there. He's sizing up. He's
dropped off a bit.
His ERS well. Days Rhombus with the fastest lap of the race at 124.0. Not quite. Is it Schumacher's record? I'll have to look that one up at the moment. 1 second. Yes, he has gone faster than Michael Schumacher's track record of a 124.125. Okay, so that is the official racing lap record of Michael Schumacher set in 2004, 124.125.
Lando looks a lot more closer to Legends at the moment, but
his DRS wide open, but Legends has got DRS from Easton as well. So Easton is going to get swallowed up. Oh no, there's Legends got a little bit wide and he's going to... Yes! Lando has managed to make the move.
Turbo just behind him as well. Oh, it's going to be... Ooh.
Very nicely done there. Beautifully done. Oh, it's got a little
Legend
bit
picks up a
there
3-second
wide
time
on the
penalty.
soft curves. Yeah.
These three are now getting feisty.
Racing from the... Yes, it's fantastic racing from the front three here as well. So Easton's managed to pull a gap. He has dropped the DRS zone from Legends, so he might be a little bit safe, but no, it looks like Legends is starting to pull that DRS zone back, but oh no, the gap is increasing again, so Easton should be safe through the next ERS zone, whereas Lando will be stiff in the back to the tracing point.
He gets a
manages
time
to gain
penalty.
a 3-second time penalty. Does go
Here
a bit
comes
too
Stux
wide of the
Turbo.
curves there, so he does have to lift off.
Stux Turbo into turn 13.
Vettel! Oh
there's-
no!
I don't know if that was contact or not.
Very slightly touching Milberg in there.
Oh, is that brought out the safety car? Oh, Diggles is out.
What?
At the exit of turn 12, I think it was. I think 10, 11, I think 12, 11 and 12 claimed it's another victim.
Oh no. So Easton
Yeah, it
has gone
has.
into the pits. Yep. Oh, who was that with a drive-through penalty? Skunk Burner with a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, just get it, see there. So it's both Skunk Burner and RSF1 Cash both got drive-through penalties.
Wow.
So Vettel SF71 takes the lead of the race as Easton and Lando pits. So yeah, definitely Grundle, victim number 2 for turn 11 and 12. We got the safety car back up again for the second time for Australia.
It's a second
in F1.
safety car. Within 10 laps, we've had 2 safety cars, guys. Lots of events going on here. Right, okay.
At this
so
rate as well, I think Vettel, because of the 2 safety cars, I think Vettel might just be able to pull off a medium to soft strategy. If he can.
He's got a lot of climbing up through the field to actually get another Mercedes in the lead. Yes, another Mercedes in the lead.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the safety car. Ha 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 ha. Comedian. Okay, so Dyslexic is now up to 3rd from his unfortunate qualifying session there. So it does seem like making the paces through. Oh look, Braver Container's online. He's on the stream. He's on the chat.
So at the moment, you stop there. Strategy has.
Oh, Blazer, what's going on with your mic there?
You mean?
You're a little bit in and out there. I don't know if you've gone out of range or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. Am I better now?
Yeah, that's better. So
there
there
we go.
might have been a little bit of spike there going through. And Fordy, I don't know what happened there. We've had no signs of lag at my end at the moment. Everything all seems to be running smoothly.
I don't know what's going on then. But yeah, I was saying Vettel is now the biggest position gainer with 14 gained positions, with Mr. Skunk Burner behind him with 10 positions gained. Of course, everybody else has stopped for hard tyres. I think Dux Turbo and Pigeon Mud stopped for fresh mediums. Vettel still out on the same medium tyres that he started, so he could possibly do the mediums to soft one-stop strategy. As we know as well, the pit window has just opened for the 2-stop, as I saw the notification popping up.
I have
AWS.
Max Field on Pasta. Braver the Container. What do you mean?
Hey, what do you mean?
Okay, so he's saying that the Mercedes is fueled on his pasta. Right, okay,
Sometimes you make up some weird things, Braver.
no signs yet of the safety car coming in. It looks like it's going to do another lap around the track. Okay, so lap 11, order at the moment as it stands is Vettel SF71H is currently leading in the charging Red Bull. Skunkburner in the Alfa Romeo is, oh, it's funny that, yes, Alfa Romeo last season, in second place. Sync Dyslexic is in the Banana Boat in the Renault in P3. RSF1 Cash in the Haas sitting in P4 comfortably. Corey Marshall back up to P5 though in the Alfa Romeo. And Sync Unfazed teammate as well, so the two Alpha Tauris have managed to size off quite well. Points means prizes, guys. Dominic Bresner currently P7th in the Ferrari, charging Prancing Horse, and RSF1 Mansell still sounding P8 in the McLaren. Easton now has dropped back to P9 after pitting for hard, so he's going for the end of the race on those tyres. IGN Legends as well, he's currently paying P10 in the Racing Point. Jay Hudson in the Williams. He is currently running. Oh, what's happened to Skunkburner?
Skunkburner spun.
Oh no.
At turn 4, and he's lost as he went into the side of Corey Marshall as well, so he's got a 5-second time penalty there now.
He's 5-second time penalty. Okay, back to where Jay Hudson in the Williams. Lando's back in P12 in the other Mercedes. Pigeon Munch in the second house, currently running P13. Dux Turbo P9, P14 in the charging Red Bull. Remember, he did have the lead so early and spun under the safety car, running in P14 on one lap of mediums. Route 915, Days Rhombus in the second round of he's currently running P15, so not a good result for him so far. Safety car coming in this lap, guys, so we're going to get a restart. And RSF Patel running last and 16th in the Alfa Romeo. Right, guys, SF71 is now becoming the pace car. Let's see how he manages the field at a restart. Interesting to see. So, Dyslexic now come running P2. So, will Dyslexic be sniffing that Honda-powered gearbox and not letting him get away?
You're going to see a lot of cars weaving as well for the cars on the hard tyres.
Tyre temps.
Tyre temps,
definitely.
The medium drivers don't have to weave that much, but still need to weave slightly just to get the tyre temps up, but not as hard as the hard compound drivers are.
Just look at Dyslexic. He is not letting him go. But there are Vettel SF71 has bolted down the start-finish straight as we get under racing now, and Sync Dyslexic is currently in the slipstream. He's less than half a second behind him as they come round now through turns 1 and 2. Will Sync Dyslexic be able to get the slipstream through the next section and up to turn 3? No, he will not. He is too far away. He's going to have to buy his time.
It's a nice clean restart from everybody there. After the safety car, no problems.
Orlando has managed to make the move on Pigeon Munch, I can see on the data.
Yep. He actually has, and Jay Hudson picks up a time penalty there. Absolutely. Ahead of him.
So lap 13 out of 29. Yep, we're almost at halfway point, guys. Any more action in this race and my voice will start going. So that is the third? No, second safety car still.
Second.
Yeah. And Vettel is pulling away on those medium tyres. Vettel knows that he has got to make a gap between him and Dyslexic because his tyres will wear off quicker than what Dyslexic will. Dyslexic is in it to the end of the race. Vettel's is not. He may have to box again. Excuse me.
Vettel, I don't think Vettel made a pit stop yet, so he'll doing a one stop on those mediums. So he's got to pull a big gap between him and Dyslexic in second.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's managed to make that DRS away void. He's got one more lap to hold him away for DRS. This is where it matters. He's got to hold that gap. If he doesn't, he's going to be susceptible to the overtake. And Pigeon Munch there with 3-second time penalty and multiple points. Skunkburner and unfazed.
I think that's the move done there. Unfazed getting P5.
So Corey Marshall and Sync Unfazed up to P4 and 5. The Alpha Tauris are doing absolutely fantastic in this race, working together as a team. Next on their agenda will be Corey Marshall because Corey Marshall is right behind him.
Mr. Cash picks up a 3-second time penalty there. The Vettel SF is now
Legends going to
building the
take
gap.
Easton.
Oh, Easton's off the track.
Easton. No. Legends has gone off the track.
They both went off the track. Easton was cutting the grass at turn 12.
Oh, so we turned the Mercedes
I think-
into a lawnmower again, did he?
I don't know, but I think they both had a collision. They both went off the track.
Oh,
I think
RSF1
that
Cash
was-
is now boxing. So that means that Corey Marshall and Sincon Faze are running third and fourth now. As they now approach, DRS should now be switched on.
Skunk's pit as well. Oh, they're doing the drive-throughs. They're doing the drive-throughs.
Ah, right, yeah, because obviously they've got 7 laps, so there's no point. Might as well get them over and done with as well at the same time.
Yep.
Right, guys, what have we got going on here at the moment in
Legends.
track mode? So RSF1 Mansell at the moment is currently right behind Gearbox and Tommy Wisdom, but has just picked up a 3-second time penalty. I'd imagine that is for exceeding track limits multiple times. But this is what the game is all about at the moment. It is track limits. They are very, very strict here. So Ducks Turbo as well. He is sizing up RSF1 Lando as they come into turn 9 and turn 10 now. Will he make the move? No, but Lando's made a bit of a lock up there. Does it come now through the exit of turn 10? Lando is doing it. Sorry, just Ducks Turbo is making the move on the inside through the long thing as he gets the move. Brilliant move there. What a move!
What a move from Ducks. Let's see if Rhombus, Route 915 spins at 11 and 12. Far away from
Turn 11 and 12.
Oh! I'm saying that as a
Any
skunk
casualties?
burner. Nope, skunk burner almost did the same thing but managed to save the car. But Route 915 managed to keep it away from the barriers as he spun it. He's spun, and Vettel's opened a 2-second gap now between him and Dyslexic.
Yeah, the medium tyres are working very, very well there for Vettel SF71H, but there's a long way to go, and Dyslexic is one for playing the long game. So Dyslexic, will he be buying his time? It does look like it. He maybe just want to be recharging his ERS at the moment, because obviously the game's dynamics of the ERS this game as well is a lot different to what it was last season. You cannot switch it off like...
Slightly struggling. He's dropping dropping a bit. Yeah, he's dropping a bit of time between him and Ducks Turbo, and Mr. Pigeonman is literally out this way. It's about to pounce on the Mercedes driver. As at this rate, Mr. Pigeonman is going to do the same thing but on the outside. Oh, that's like contact. Lando gets time penalty.
Now he's going to make the move very, very easy. No, but the Mercedes is there as well. Oh, this is where it's all going to matter.
Oh, deja vu for
Mercedes
me.
holds it off well. Mr. Pigeon Munch is in the Mercedes sandwich at the moment, guys.
Ducks Turbo on the back of the Williams driver JJ Hudson for 7th place.
He's going to make the move. Makes it on the inside.
Easy
Street
as
past
you like
Graham
it.
Williams.
Legend picks up a 3-second time penalty.
DRS is going to take.
Vettel now 3.1 ahead of Dyslexic.
Medium tyres seem to be working well for SF71 Vettel, but I haven't seen Dyslexic come up with any penalties yet, and nor is SF71 Vettel. Can you just have a look, Blazer?
No. So, do you want me to go through the whole grid or just a few?
I just want to see if Vettel and Dyslexic got any penalties at the moment, because
Vettel,
this is what it
SF
matters.
Has 1 penalty. Mr. Dyslexic is... he's got 3 warnings, but no penalty. I think one of them might be a collision, so I think he's only got 2 track extension penalties.
Mr. Pigeonman's there with another 3-second time penalty. So, this what might Dyslexic might know. He knows he's got to hold the 3-second buffer and may be able to snatch the win towards the end. If he keeps
still
the
needs to
car
pit,
in
though.
between the yellow or white lines, whatever you want to call them, within the track limits,
Oh, saying that,
then...
Vettel's in.
Oh! Yes!
Vettel's in for soft tyres. Lando picks up a time penalty.
Right, okay. So,
Eastern on Pigeon. gets the move done. But at the same time, Lando and Hudson.
But Pigeon's come about. Oh no, there's contact.
That is crippling wing damage there for the Williams driver. Wait, what?
Hudson has gone out.
How has he lost the wheel? His car just drastically, its left suspension just drastically exploded.
Okay, as it does. If you've been watching it, just you know what, just for
Yeah, I'll record that. That's
Okay,
weird.
so Duck's Turbo at the moment on the back of RSF1 Mansell. He is hunting hard. He wants to get them positions back. Suspension failure. Oh, is that another element to the game as well now? Suspension failure, engine failure, gearbox failure. Whoa. Is that a thing in this game?
JJ Hudson terminal damage. Damn, yeah. Possibly, yeah. I mean, that left. I mean, the suspension just snapped.
Mansell, no, he doesn't. He thinks better of it, but he's going to take it into the second DRS zone. Will he get the double slipstream? Yes, he's right there. He's going to use his overtake button.
Around the outside of turn 3.
There, but no, he's not going to do it. But
switch back.
Makes Mansell make the lovely switcheroo.
Lovely switch back there as Mansell now pits. Duck's Turbo up into P5, closing down Tommy Bresner in P4. Vettel on fresh soft tyres, closing down the gap between him and RS1 Vettel in the points.
So the battle of the two Vettels. Who's going to come off? Mr. Spin Now 1 or Mr. Spin Now 2? Ooh, interesting to see, guys. Interesting to see. Let's have a look at what's going on now.
Picks up a time penalty.
Oh dear, that's not going to work in his favour, but at the moment Duck's Turbo is sizing him up for a move. He's in the DRS zone now. As he comes round now from turns 13, 14, 13, 14 now. And through turns 15 and 16. The cars at the front of the grid. Oh, look at this as well. Corey Marshall is within 1 second of Sync Dyslexic. Is Sync Dyslexic struggling around Australia, guys? It's gonna be interesting. This race is far from over. Stay tuned. We are not going away anywhere anytime soon. Dominic Bresnan now. Will he use his overtake button? Will Turbo use his overtake button? No. And Vettel, a 122.9. Fastest lap on them soft tyres. It is not to be. Okay, you've got a response from Kachal there.
Okay. Kachal has came there.
Oh, that's a bit of a corner cut there from Duck's Turbo. Right, we're getting on board with Corey Marshall now. We're going with Corey Marshall now, guys.
Fair enough.
This is the battle for the lead. This is the battle that matters. Who's going to take the race win?
Starry says the guy in the cam called Benito should be for RSF1 Vettel.
What's that?
I don't know. Starry said it in the chat saying the guy in the cam called Benito. I think he's talking about you. Should be for RSF1 Vettel. Legend picks up the fastest lap now.
Yeah,
121.5.
Very nice, very nice. But here we go, guys.
Duck's Turbo.
We've got the Alpha Tauri versus Renault. Honda power as it comes down the start.
Yep, Honda power for the Red Bull driver. He gets past the Ferrari. But Duck's Turbo, I'm saying that as well, because Duck's Turbo just got past the Ferrari in the Red Bull, which is Honda power.
Yes. Indeed.
Both Honda power.
But look at this, Corey Marshall is really making gains on Dyslexic. I'm about to call him RSF1 Dyslexic, because that was his name last season.
Yeah.
So he's using that ERS button. What is Dyslexic doing with his ERS at the moment? So he's managing his ERS really well at the moment. So he's charging. So they're both roughly the same on ERS as well. Benito, and it's called Mattia Binotto. Yes, I am Sturridge. But my real name is RSF1 Raikkonen. This is just for something and giggles. I'm not going to swear on live stream. I am a professional in my role, although having a beer on duty is not a crime.
It never is.
And I'm sure RSF1 Shane will agree.
Vettel SF.
The Battle of the
got
Vatels.
past.
The Battle of Vatels.
And Vettel SF is now taking 10th place off RSF and Vettel. I think RSF and Vettel lost us rear end slightly at turn 11
and that is
12.
very large, Patronus.
Oh, sync on phase. Picked up in 3 seconds.
Okay, right, let's get back to the top three. The top three are very close. Look at this, it's a 3-car train!
And look at, make it a 4-car train because those turbos joining in. On those mediums.
Yes, yes, and he's going to be the faster one out of all of them.
I think he will be because I think his medium tires are slightly fresher.
Junior. I'm not. Well, I haven't got an AlphaTauri one yet. I am maybe going to buy one next payday. I don't know yet.
I'm literally wearing my Red Bull shirt right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I bought an Alfa Romeo one for last season, so it does make it's my 118 vest.
Oh, Corey Marshall!
Hang on. Oh.
Had a little rear end moment at the S03.
Okay. Right, okay. So we have got, guys, second and third, Sync on Face, Corey Marshall. In first, we have got Sync Dyslexic. It is absolutely hammer and tongs here now. And we've got a very fast charging Red Bull coming after him. He's hungry. He's been setting the pace in Q3. He's been flying since he had that momentary spin. Red Bull t-shirt is the best. Dream on, Braver Container.
Well, this one was when,
this team here,
Renault
the oldest
at the
team in
time.
F1, been there since day one and never left the sport. Ferrari all the way.
I think the Red Bull shirt I got was their last season with Renault before they went to Honda Power, so it's a couple of seasons ago.
In 2018.
Yeah. I got the 2018 Hash shirt as well.
Nice. Okay. No, they're not Element. So anyway, back to the race, guys. We have got split.
Wow.
You couldn't even put a flag paper. Well, you can put a flag paper between them, but look at this 4-car train and towards the end of the race. Oh yeah, Junior. How's the head this morning? Well, how was the head this morning? Okay, so half a second in it between Corey Marshall and Dyslexic. Dyslexic, though, is managing to absolutely hold his line. Better now, I'm showered. Mr. Junior, tisk last night. I hope you remember the conversation we had yesterday as well.
This 4-car battle for the race lead is picking up now. Got Sync on phase, split left first in sector 2, IGN Legends has spun.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's to be fair, the race leaders are catching up to them. Between the race leaders, the 4 race leaders are catching up to Dave's Rhombus and IGN Legends.
Okay, so will backmarkers play into this race here? But oh, look at this! Ducks Turbo, he's lining up for a move on one of the AlphaTauri.
Look how close he is!
Very close! Very
go.
close, but they got... Here we go! He's going to make the move up to turn 14.
Oh no, I got deja vu! He's got the
What
move
a
done!
move!
He's got the move done!
The balls are
Oh, we've got VSC!
charging!
We've got VSC for some reason.
Who's ruined
Oh
it?
no! Vettel SF has crashed. Looks like under braking towards turn 13. Hey. Yeah. It's coming towards turn 13. There might have been a collision, I think, for Vettel. Because that is way past turn 12. so that is definitely not a rear end. So there might have been a collision somewhere. Oh, Lando!
Oh!
Lando's retired in the pits.
Okay, so Lando's decided to call it a day. Right, guys, we are back racing. VSC is over. Green flag conditions. Let's get racing. So, Sync Unfazed has lost out the position. He's down into P4. Right, Blazer, I'm sure the crowd want to know, and all the engineers want to know, penalty situation for the drivers, please.
Penalty situations. Right, first of all, Sync Dyslexic. Sync Dyslexic has 3 warnings, but I think one of them is a collision, so no penalty. Corey Marshall has been clean. He's got 2 warnings, no penalty. Dux Turbo, only 1 warning. Sync Unfazed has a time penalty. Dominic Bresner.
Just the one?
Yeah, just the one.
3-second time penalty.
Yep. 3-second time penalty. Dominic Bresner, 3-second time penalty. RSF1 Mansell, 1, 2, 3, 4 3-second time penalties.
So that's
Easton.
total 12 seconds.
Yep. Easton, only 1 warning. Mr. Pigeon Munch, 6 seconds worth, 6 seconds time penalty. Mr. Cash, he's saying 2 penalties plus warning. Penalty, penalty, penalty. That's. I think one of them might be in a drive-through. I'm not too sure. I would say 3, 6, 9, 12. It's either 15 or 12 penalties for Cash.
Okay, so
Skunk
between
Burner.
12 and 15 seconds for Cash.
Yep. Skunk Burner has only got a 3-second time penalty. RSF1 Vettel got 3 penalties, so 9 seconds. Mr. Rhombus, last runner. No, he's not. And Rhombus has got 1 penalty, so that's 3 seconds. And the last place.
Oh, hang on, sorry, Blazer, but I've got to go butt in on this. But Corey Marshall is really under threat from the Red Bull. He's going to make the move now. Oh no, just manages to come. But Corey Marshall managed to hold it and Sync Dyslexic. This is going to be really, really close. IGN Legends gets another 3-second time penalty as well there, back in last place. Sorry, mate, I'm just going to keep on board and keep on talking whilst we go down the start-finish straight now. Will Corey Marshall be able to hold off the charging ball? It does look like it, but Corey Marshall, will he be able to come lows in on Sync Dyslexic? Here we go, guys, into turn 1 and 2. Will he hold the speed?
Oh, Dyslexic! Loses the rear end at the XL2.
Come on, boys!
Contact! Contact!
Very little bit wheel banging there, but no, Dux Turbo is going to make the move. It's going to get the switcheroo for
Please
turn
don't, please
5
don't.
now.
Oh, thank God.
Yes! Right, continue. Sorry about that, my
Right,
friend.
that's fine. As the last place runner, IGN Legends, has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties. IGN Legends has
18 seconds.
18 seconds, and that's everyone. Oof.
Phew, no bias at all there, Patronus.
No.
Dyslexic held very well there. Oh, but there's that turn, there's that go. Here we go then. He's using his overtake button as much as he can. Oh, this is getting really, really close. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, flags. That is IGN Legends losing the rear end at turn 12, 11 and 12. He's going backwards. He's reversing on track. Slightly. Oh no, he's trying to turn a. There we go. He managed to
Corey
turn the
Marshall
car
though
around.
is trying to size up Sync Dyslexic. Sync Dyslexic is really, really struggling. He's got to use that overtake button, that push to go faster button, but also Dux Turbo is going to use his push to go faster button as well, but there doesn't seem to be much movement there at all. All cars running in formation form. We're on the penultimate lap, but no! Thank God for that. I thought there was going to be a move, but as he comes through, Dux Turbo takes so much more speed through turn 5 as they come through turn 7 and 8 now. 9, yeah, turn 8. Oh, I'm losing so much chase here. Oh.
Yeah, this is getting prices. They're all close together.
This is getting really feisty. This is all for the win. Sink dyslexic. Right, guys, quickly as well. Driver of the day. Put your vote out there now. I'm sorry, but I won't be keeping an eye on it for now. I'll have to have a look at it later. Put your nominations in. At the moment, for me, it's Sink dyslexic from P9 or P8 to P1. No
Here comes
penalties,
Duck's
and holding
turbo.
off
Is
the
he gonna
battle.
go for it? Oh, he's sending it!
He takes it up the inside. They bang wheels, but what a defence from Corey Marshall.
Oh my lord!
Right, he's lost a bit there. He's going to be under threat now from the second AlphaTauri, I think, but no. They're using the overtake buttons.
Last
The
lap,
ERSs
here
are
we
absolutely
go.
exhausted. We're on the last lap. Please, guys, do not do last lap wonders. Please do not be the last lap heroes. Please do not try and send it desperate Dan Dare movements. Please, guys, just keep it on. This has been such an awesome
Scenario
awesome
7.
race. Yes, scenario 7 for every single person right now. Scenario 7. Put your engines in scenario 7. Are we going to have an engine failure towards the end of this race?
Had a little rear
What's he
end
done?
there.
What's he done?
Almost
Oh,
missed the
but
rear
then
end.
Sink Up Face is going to make the move.
What's contact?
Contact!
Still got side by side. Single face gets a time penalty.
Right, guys, I think that's. I don't want to talk too often because something can happen in these last two corners. Anything can happen now to any of these guys. Right, let's get on board with what looks like it's been an absolutely cracking race. Sing Dyslexic takes the checkered flag and he wins the Australian Grand Prix. Corey Marshall takes second, Dux Turbo wins third.
Easton fourth.
Easton manages to get fourth, Dominic Bresnan fifth, Sinkham Face has dropped to sixth, Matson in seventh. What a race!
Oh my lord. That's got very, very feisty at the end. The last two laps there. It almost feels like
What a race.
Silverstone.
What an awesome race to commentate on. Corey Marshall,
Yeah, definitely.
well done. P2 for the AlphaTauris. Dyslexic, great win. Dux Turbo, great P3. Easton there managing to climb back up to P4 after that unfortunate safety car where he loses. Right, driver of the day for you. Who is it?
I can't go for the Rebel driver, unfortunately, but I am going Sink Dyslexic. He has driven a hell of a race today. So for me, Sink Dyslexic is driver of the day.
He hasn't
for
put
me.
a foot wrong, has he?
Hasn't put a foot wrong.
Yeah, from P8 to P1, led the race. He's kept his nose clean, no penalties whatsoever. I'm sorry, guys. It is going to be Sink Dyslexic as driver of the day. He has drove his heart out here. What an absolute result for him from that unfortunate incident in Q3. Turbo came from all the way. Yes, I know, from binning it. Yes, but it was his own
According
mistake.
to the game.
He binned it under the safety car.
Yep. According to the game, Easton is driver of the day.
Yep, so Easton gets the game driver of the day. RSF1 driver of the day, though, for me, is our Sink Dyslexic. What a move, what a race. So, do you want to get him in the party?
Yep, I will get them in the party as soon as my thing wants to load up. When it wants to load up, there we go. Right, so Mr. Dyslexic, invite the party. Corey Marshall, party. And Mr. Turbo, party.
So there we are, guys. There is your lineup. Dyslexic takes a win. Corey Marshall in second. Dux Turbo in third. Easton fourth. Bresnan in fifth. Sinkham Face in sixth. Mansell in seventh. Pigeon Munch in eighth. Skunk Brandon in ninth. TP10 is RSF1 Patel. Cash P11, unfortunately for him, out of the points. Days Rhombus in P12, Legends in P13, and your DNFs are Lando, Fattel SF71, Jay Hudson, Sink Diggles, and Al Dalf in the Ferrari. Whoa. I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to ignore it, but I have to give it to who I think is believe it to it. I know I put it out there to you guys, but me and both the co-coms do agree that it does belong, this dyslexic does deserve it. So I haven't ignored it, it's just...
See if we could get Dyslexic and Turbo in the pile. We've got Corey Marshall at the moment. There's our race winner Dyslexic. See if we could get Dux Turbo in.
And thank you, Mr. Brundle, for clarifying that one. It's 4 and 4, so it was down to the comms team to make up the choice. So thank you for clearing that one up for us, mate. Whew. Wow, what a race. Right guys, please remember to tick that box to include your audio into the stream. I will take P3 and P1, Blazer, if that's alright with you.
I think he's Dux is in the pie. I've invited him twice and he hasn't joined. I don't know where Dux is, so I think we'll just for now...
That's not a very nice comment to say at all, is it?
So I think we'll just skip straight to
right, if you take
second.
P2, then I'll take
Yep.
P1.
So trying to remember P2. Corey Marshall.
Yep.
Average qualifying position. It's not too bad, but overall for the race, to the 2 safety cars, and then having an all-right battle at the last 2 laps, you must be absolutely happy to get the 2nd place for today. So how overall with your performance, how do you think it went for you?
Yeah, I was quite lucky to getting myself to about P2 after all the safety cars, because I got stuck in the pits when everyone dived in. I was in like P12, but no, it was a good battle. I thought I had him at one point, but I just got squeezed a little bit. But it was good fun, to be fair. But yeah, quality was alright, but yeah, I was quite happy with P2.
Yeah, well done, bud. There. Of course, we got Bahrain next week, so you're hoping for a similar result or try for a race win next weekend?
I've got no idea, to be fair. I've not done Bahrain in ages.
Fair enough. Well done on your P2 there. Any questions from you? Raikkonen?
No, just it's great to have you on the AlphaTauri team. Well done, thank you very much for scoring that P2 there. Some solid points for our team. All for the constructors. We have to take it away from Alfa Romeo. We cannot let Alfa Romeo take it for 2 seasons in a row. I know that Mr. Tiny out there will be egging on his team to actually get it going. Right, but no, congratulations on P2. All absolutely fantastic battle towards the end.
Thanks.
So yeah, and just enough out there on the stream already. As a committee member, I'm instructing you all guys to calm down. Right, let's move over to our race winner and driver of the day. Sink Dyslexic. What happened in quali? We obviously were on board for you trying to do your flying lap, and you lost it at turn 12. How did you lose it? Were you just pushing too hard, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I hadn't really done much leading up to it, so it was all a bit blind to me. Not even gonna lie to you.
Mr. Smug again.
Yeah, I just thought my race pace would be alright, and it turned out I was a bit lucky. I was in the right places and whatnot. But yeah, I just and
Yeah,
quality pushing.
you made the right calls at the right time, and like towards the end, last few closing stages of the race, obviously you had two hungry AlphaTauris behind you, sniffing for that race victory. Were they pushing you? Were they actually keeping you on your toes and really keeping you
yeah,
there?
they were. But honestly, I was just trying to make out the breaking points. Like you can even ask Shane stuff in the party. I was questioning myself. I just didn't really have an idea. But yeah, I was just trying to use my ERS smartly.
Yeah.
I guess when they were behind and whatnot. And yeah, it had a bit of a close call where I lost it out of turn 2 when I went on the grass, and then me and Corey went side by side and stuff. I think we just like scraped wheels. I didn't mean to, you know, do anything else more than that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I was just trying to keep it on the track, not gonna lie to you. The second I got told I was in net P1 and just not get a pen. So yeah.
Okay, so that's a nice opening account to your 2020 or Season 3 Championship campaign. How are you feeling about Bahrain? Is it a track that you favourite? Is it a track that you hate?
I didn't like it last year on last year's game, and to be honest, I haven't touched it either on this game. So it's probably like my least favourite track. So just solid points probably. I just want to enjoy it this season anyway, just have fun, and I had fun then, so I'm pretty happy. So that's all I'm aiming for. Obviously, I won it last season, so you know, as long as I can just do well again, just enjoy it, I'm happy. Yeah, happy to be in sync as well, doing this.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations on that race victory as well. It was a well-deserved victory. You played every move right there. Okay, guys, tomorrow it is Division 4's turn, along with, so it is Grantashvi on stream.
And
I
RS
can't remember who
Stroll.
Grandel said. And RS Stroll up on CoComs as well. I'll be racing tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock on the Twitch stream to be for the final race at Albert Park. It has been an absolutely fantastic. F1 will be back next week at Bahrain, same time, same day. Again, congratulations to both drivers in the comms box with us on their podiums and race victory. I am absolutely flabbergasted and out of breath. It's been a pleasure once more, and all I say is great race, guys. You kept us all entertained.